I'm going to look at the Deltarune news. I got the email. I just didn't investigate. So we got the newsletter saying when Deltarune is coming out, whatever, whatever. If you don't care about Deltarune, fuck off and get out of here. Leave and then come back in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Perchance. But yeah, they did. If you don't, I mean, I did streams. I went over all of this stuff. They did the SPAMTON sweepstakes. You could get like a banana or a peepees. You can get a snow globe of Sally. Gotta go with SPAMTON. I realized I fucked up my previous SPAMTON voice. If I want to do SPAMTON, I can do like I can do something like this. It can sound a bit weird. Again, this is something where I can never sound like, and that causes. But oh, I'm SPAMTON. Very fun stuff. But the page was updated, which people found. People noticed that they showed an alternate path, which is not. None of this is canon, but this is specifically not canon, because obviously it's the losing path. All right, wait, I gotta pause the music. Banger music.
Jenny, welcome back to the SPAMTON Value Network.
God, any of this out of context is very strange.
And SPAMTON's beautiful eyes. Here tonight, we've got even more wild prizes in store for you. Can you believe it? We might be on number 50.
Nope. Sorry, I'm doing something. There's something running in the background of my PC that I can't stop, which is basically I'm encoding a video. Which I should have not done the way I did, but it's going to take forever because of that. It's slowing everything down.
Tonight, we've got even more wild prizes in store for you. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
SPAMTON carbine knife.
That was Norwood 3.
The SPAMTON carbine knife is a wonderful knife that will allow you to...
Hey guys, is this on? Sorry, it took so long for the stream. We had some technical difficulties.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we had this crazy video planned. We were going to hire someone to play SPAMTON, but you know, it's kind of, I don't know, it just kind of fell through, you know? It didn't really make sense because,
you hired me.
I gotta say, I just don't want to, it's not uncomfortable, but it's noticeable.
What?
I'm gonna leave it at that.
What is this?
I guess we didn't expect you guys to, like, vote. Yeah.
This guy looks like he's like 20 years ago. This guy looks straight out of 2000. I don't mean that in a bad way, but this guy in the middle looks like he belongs in 2005.
You did. We just kind of assumed you'd do the
Vote for what?
freedom.
What did they vote for? Freedom?
Anyway, sorry guys. We're just gonna have to go think of something else.
What about all this?
We'll try and make it up to you somehow. Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna.
So this was definitely the bad ending, which is a good thing we didn't get it.
But you know, he's gone. You voted to remove SPAMTON, and that's what happens.
Remove SPAMTON.
Goes away.
What are they talking about?
Well, we'll see you guys next year. Bye.
Wait,
Next
what do you
year?
mean remove SPAMTON? Wait!
Hey, wait a second. You talked about the quality of the video. Yes, the quality is like perfect, amazing quality.
What do you
But
mean remove SPAMTON?
it immediately inshitifies for like half a second, which I quite like.
Wait! Remove SPAMTON.
I love how they gave two options for the, the endings, and one is significantly better than the other one.
You guys wouldn't vote to do that, right? No, wait. I'm not SPAMTON, I swear. I'm just an impersonator. I'm an actor. I was just hired to... You can't do this to me. Stop! Stop! No!
Perfect. I think the SPAMTON Sweepstakes was indicative of how fucking crazy everybody got waiting for Chapter 3 and 4. Wonderful. Oh god, whatever the fuck all this stuff is. Oh man, the page is all fucked up. What next? Again, what next is on both pages, but this is the fucked up page. What is this? Oh, that just goes to there. But so a lot of this stuff was already here, all these secret pages and things. And I don't even know what, like, the quite correct way of... Oh. So they noticed that the page updated and it said not applicable. With Chapter 3. So by trying different pages and also finding ways of getting to specific pages, I think people managed to find fun stuff. I wonder if I just reload the page a bunch or something might happen. ... Not applicable, because it's not ready yet. But yeah, so people... Here's a list of 40 pages, I guess. What? What the fuck? What does that mean? No one will shed a tear for him. If you hover over the fucking tab, that's what it says. He only had the... He only had the... I was gonna see if it was in the fucking source code, but it's not. If you only had the blank, your luck might have gone another way. No blank, no crystal. Click those. They don't go to different pages. ROMB, R-O-M-B. What the fuck does that mean? God, it's all so mysterious. What is this stuff? Because previous, okay. This had a different thing before. Yeah, the blue square. Which takes me to not applicable. Rhombus? Everyone's heard of snow days. But did anyone else ever have rain days? I swear. One day it was pouring so hard it sounded like someone was jumping on the roof of the house. So, my mom called school and made them cancel, just so I wouldn't have to walk over. Like, come on, Mom. A little water never hurt anyone. Except maybe for deep-sea cave divers. Sorry. At least, Jesus. At least because of that, my friend could come over. Without an umbrella. Why? She was totally soaked. We had to put 3 of my mom's hair dryers on full blast for like 30 minutes. At least we got to use the hair dryer to make melty cheese crackers. Anyways, on days where it rains, nothing was better than playing cat petters. Specifically, the minigames. You can play with your cats. They were all ridiculous, and every one of them had these super silly, horrific names. Like Jongler or something. What does that mean? I know about it. Okay, actually, I'm going to open up a tab. I'm going to look up Jongler. I mean, Jongler in French means juggle, by the way. If you look up the word jongler, by the way, this does show up, which doesn't surprise me. That's kind of what I expected. It's the jongler! It's the jongler! Oh god, there's fucking stupid memes. But you also get a bunch of French memes about juggling. Anyways. I remember being really into one of the games when I was little. I can't remember the name because it was complete nonsense, sorry. But it was one that was like an endless cave, if that makes sense. I even made a guide to the rarities of the different cats you could get to raise your score. I still have the text file, although it's just named b.txt. Really helpful, me. Chances, 80% normal, 15% blue aura, 4% rock and roll, 0% angle wings, 0.00000% super holy angle wings. I sort of feel like there were more, though. Like one time, I remember getting a cat, and it actually lowered how many points I had. And then, of course, I died immediately, so I couldn't get a picture or anything. And, of course, no one else has ever seemed to see this. Actually, I get the feeling someone else I know has seen it, but I just know that even if I asked them, I probably wouldn't get a straight answer. Super fun fact. On a related note, these same games even make a cameo in Cat Petters the RPG, which, like, everything good is kind of a Dragon Blazers ripoff, if I'm being honest. Okie dokie, let me buy a show for a second there. Come on, you guys should really play it through. As usual, if anyone thinks they can find any proof, try it yourself and let me know. P.S. About my friend. She came over because I said I was going to play Cat Petters, but she thought that meant I was going to pet her. What kind of game would that even be? So I just made a cat named out there in the game and made it play metal music on the music box. I'll try not to corrupt that one. I still had to pet her a little or she wouldn't go home. Got Skeletron Prime to half HP but died. That's close. Again, if you get good wings, you can just fly in circles around it, and that makes it pretty easy. Not pretty easy, but good weapon and just fly in circles, and you can do okay. But yeah, so you do this, and it takes you to rarecats.com. By the way, is great. Can I? I can, actually. If I just do, like... Take this and move it over here. Yes, I can. I love the magical movie. I'm just put that in the corner. What do I want to call this? Using cards. Cards is interesting. Something I don't do very often. But yeah, I believe if you do this enough, something might happen or something might not happen. I don't actually know. I can't say it's the most engaging of games I've ever played, but... I'm pretty sure this also tallies up in a script, which means I could probably just use like the prompt in here and just give myself the values. But yeah, it's very, very strange. I don't know why. Because again, Toby Fox has said none of this is canon, but it's kind of informing us a little bit about backgrounds. Did you kill Plantera? I did kill Plantera. It was in the previous VOD, but... What the fuck? Nerd. I am a nerd! I stream video games and talk about them extensively. I like tabletop games. I like pretending to be a guy. I have a cloak. I have a library of books. I read. I can tell you facts about Lord of the Rings. I have a collection of retro video games. I know how to program. The fuck? I have a job in which I program. I like writing. I like fantasy novels. I like cooking. There's a wig over there that is going to be styled for costume play, otherwise known as cosplay. By all accounts, I am a nerd. There's probably more. I mean, I play a musical instrument. Way to crack your egg like that on stream. I like pretending to be a guy. I am! But also, I have to say I fully support trans people. Obviously. Everybody. They deserve all the support in the world. I'm not a huge fan of egg culture because I do feel like it can push people a little bit, and not everyone wants that. But everybody's different, and different things work for different people. So if that helps people, then it's good. But I never liked the idea of, like, you know, because some people online are like pointing at people already, and it's like, well, they haven't, you know, especially if they haven't made a decision for themselves yet. Don't be let them find out. Be open and, you know, let them explore, but don't be pushing people towards one way or another. Let them figure it out for themselves, and provide support if they need it. I've never said this explicitly, but yeah, everyone's welcome here, of course. I've never anybody who's no bigoted, no tolerance here. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. I fortunately have never had any issues with that, so I don't think it's a real problem. If it ever became a problem, that's a different story, but it hasn't been a problem, which is good. Where would Forest Lost grow the? It's whatever, but I should say it at least once. I hope it never becomes a problem. Good peaceful music. This is good music to talk about serious topics. Although I never talk too much about my own. I've made no assessments on myself. I don't know where I personally am on anything, because I don't worry about it. I don't think about it too much. It's not important to me. Sorry, back to Deltarune for a second. I have to say, I love that there are so many different versions of a lot of these songs that aren't in the games, that are purely on these sites. Toby Fox has made it like ad nauseum tons and tons of remixes of a lot of these pieces of music. And just sprinkles them around in different places. It's like you can listen to the soundtrack of these games and hear like the songs in the games, but there's a lot of extra songs. I'm sure someone has compiled them somewhere, and you can download all of them if you really want to, but it's neat. But yeah, where would Forest Lost grow the? I think this is the page that shows up if you don't, like, if it's not a real link. The grow lost would forest where? Huh? The where grow wood forest. What if I type... Sorry, I'm down to this. So I was like, I wonder if it's just in the wrong order. Grow where the lost forest would. You would think it would be where would the lost forest grow? What is there another like anagram of these words? Where would the lost forest grow? The lost forest would grow here. Where? God, oh fuck. Time to open all of them, I guess. Fuck! God damn it. Okay, shit. This is gonna suck. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11. 10. 15. 20. 4. 25. 6. 28, 29, 32. I don't think I missed one so far. I'm kind of worried I did. It'd be kind of bad to miss one now, because it's like, well, fuck, what do I even do? How would I know? Knowing my luck, the one I miss is the one that is the one. I stopped counting, by the way, because fuck. I mean, someone knows the right one. But, like, easier for me to just click every single link in the vain hope that one of these works. Where would the forest lost grow the? The grow lost wood forest where? Where grow wood forest lost? Grow where the lost forest would. Grow where that sounds like it could be right. These are all room._dog check. Which are all like, really? I swear there must be some. Oh, this is. Yeah. By the way, there's a very rare chance that if you click a dead link on the Deltarune website, this will show up instead, which I appreciate. Lost where the forest would grow. You just click all these dead links, by the way. I love stuff like this. It's like magical. Takes you back here. Same one. No, it's not. This one's called Windows. This one is called... Oh my god, there's another... Get out of here, fly. Dun, 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 dun. Roots. Huh. Weird. Takes me to here, which is called Window instead of Windows. You forgetting something. So this is a different website. Which makes me think that it's... Do I do it again? Fuck it. I'm doing this. Someone's probably written all these out, but there's always something to be said about doing something yourself. That's where the fun is in these things. I mean, there's a part of doing it yourself and exploring. That was a fucking mistake. God, why am I doing it this way? This is so stupid. This is a ridiculous, nonsensical, stupid... It's the only way I would personally make sure I don't miss something, basically. Clearly my mouse controls aren't dexterous enough. I've really gotten used to using the fucking middle mouse button, by the way, for clicking new things. Such a pro gamer. Did you know there are people out there who can't type? I can type. To be fair, I have sticking points. I didn't use Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing. I think I've talked about this before, but I think it was in elementary school. They had a typing segment somewhere in one year in one of my classes, and they brought out these weird little, like, plastic little typing things with, like, dot matrix, like a calculator display, basically. And it would have you type stuff, and they would teach you typing a little. I don't remember exactly how it looked, but I'm pretty sure it had, like, basically what was a calculator display on it. And a full keyboard. And there was one for all the students, and we could use it to type for practice. I remember being like, you keep your hands in the middle row, and then you do this and that and the other thing. And I learned how to type, but I have some things that I use the wrong fingers for, and it's really hard to break out of, because it's not good practice, and they're not technically correct, but I'm not very good at it, and it's kind of unfortunate. And you don't have to type. Some people just use their fingers. Use, like, their two middle fingers and just, like, peck. Like, I'm not special because I can type. I do find it useful. Therapy. Support children. Eh? Eh? Oh, I see. All these rooms lead to something. How bizarre. Yeah, I love this. On my own website, I want stuff like this. Maybe on the fun site that I have, which does exist, by the way, and there's not much for it. I think it's just... Did this? Yeah, it does. All it has is links. And the bingo site I had made ages ago, where you can click which NES games you've played. I was gonna make it changeable, but I had issues with the code. I want to add like fun stuff, but I haven't added any fun stuff. Not yet. I'm always looking at the code to see what this could be. Do 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 do. Data therapy. Oh, it just spawned. I can actually see every single block I've drawn. Boop, boop, boop. Diglett. I don't remember what a Diglett looks like, but like that's good enough, right? Weird. I kind of figured drawing. First of all, I love the look of this. It makes sense. You don't want to lag out the screen. I kind of figured if you drew a specific area, it would like show a button or a link or something. Guess not. Therapy. The porch. What the fuck is this page about? You say keep drawing. Fair enough. Ooh, so temperate or whatever the fuck that is. That's that song, isn't it? Yeah. I can only draw like You know, it occurs to me if I make the screen smaller, does it make it easier? Like if I just like go. Come on, just do it. Just do it. There we go. Oh, that really fucks with the screen. Whoa, what? Oh. I will get back to Terraria, I promise. I wanted to do this first. Can I also do this? Okay, I realize that Terraria is happening, but it's not happening right now. I'm very invested. God, it's been 30 minutes. If you have no pets, it's known that there is a rare chance for an egg to appear, giving you a random pet. This is the only way to get some of the secret cats in the game, which are still super rare on top of that. It's a lot of waiting for eggs, hatching them, and throwing away tons of cats trying to get the perfect character. Waiting for eggs to hatch, hatching them, and throwing away tons of cats. That's kind of fucked up. But one day, while I was trying to get the ultimate cat, something weird happened. A white egg showed up on my screen, but there was a message with it. Special. I was really excited. I've never gotten a special egg before. In fact, I've never even heard of it at all. I sat there for an hour waiting to see what it would turn out to be. Wait, this is an old one, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot. This was an old one. I was like, this is familiar. Egg. So, huh. So the connection to cat petters, that egg and the egg from the gaster tree. There's a connection there. The egg didn't hatch. It was just an egg. The egg left the happiness. I don't know. Weird. Sorry, I'm just taking this tree. I do like that tree. The poor children, huh? How fucking mysterious is all of this shit? Cats, chapter 1. Chapter 1 says not applicable. What do you mean not applicable? Chapter 2? Not applicable. What? Why is chapter 1 not applicable? What does chapter 2 mean? Why is that applicable? Chapter 3 is not applicable. What is chapter 4? Chapter 3 is not applicable, and chapter 4 is... Whoa, what the fuck? What? There's something here. Chapter 4 message. What? I'm ruining the fun here by, like, looking at it, but... Page that leads is odd as well. I'm not even sure how some... And again, looking at a guide doesn't help me figure out how some of these are related, but... Wait a second. Oh my god. That one, though, is something .mp3. If I look at the names of those... Those are all E. Wait, no. E-E-E-E-E-M-M-M-E-M-E. M-E-E-E-E-E-M-E-M-E. E-E-E-E-E-E-M-E. Hmm? What? Huh? I thought I was onto something there, but I guess I wasn't. I was gonna say, what if I just change the color from black? Just make it something else instead. Just so I can see better. It doesn't help. Ooh! Oh, sorry, I shouldn't do that. That's a bad... I realize now that's not a good idea. That's obviously not. Looks like there's text there. Sorry, I'm still fucking around, which I shouldn't be doing. Which is strange. Looks like there should be text there. Electric pork. I was just talking about that moment the other day. And they're all the same URL, so it's not like the E and the M's are different than other E's and M's. They're all the same E's and M's. But I can't notice anything about these. It's just assets. I mean, I almost want to be like, do I open it up in VLC and try to fucking see if there's a spectrograph or something? Wait, is this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Huh. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6. The keyboard. This is a keyboard. It's a keyboard. It's a keyboard. And so I'm guessing that the ones that are less E versus M. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, so that is... Oh, okay. This is fuck. Sorry, I promise you, I'm gonna have to cut this out to its own VOD. But once I'm done with this, I will play Terraria for real. I'm just doing some exploration. Skeleton Prime is dead. Congratulations! I kind of like fighting Skeleton Prime. It's a little fun. Okay, I'm gonna make a column E M. I'm gonna write letters underneath. Let's see. E and M. So we got Q. Q is an E. That's gonna fucking take a while. Q. So QWER are all E's. P, Y, and U's are M's. And I is an E. M, oh sorry, O is an M. And then P is an E. I don't know what this could mean. My first thought was like E might be to like not type, and M means to type, as in it's like it's gonna be like an anagram. One of these is gonna spell something, and you have to type that somewhere. All right, next thing. First one is an M. M is that's A. A. S, D, F, G are both E's, or all four are E's. Then H, E, J, J, K, L. But I'm actually running out of room for the E's because I'm stupid. And then these ones. E, 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 E. All these are E's. Z, X, C. Actually, which one? So the only one that's M is N. N, and then it's like D, X, C, V, B, M. Okay, so we have T, Y, U, O, A, H, K, N are the M's. Whatever the fuck that means. I don't even know, why is it E versus M? What the fuck does that mean? T, Y, U, O, A, H, K, N. E, thank you. Oh shit. T, Y, O, U, A, H, K, N is an anagram for thank you. Holy shit. I can't type that in because that doesn't do anything. Oh shit. God damn it. They don't fucking make this easy, do they? Ooh. No, that's not what we're looking for. Here we go. So it's very handy to have these dev tools. I know 40 minutes in the stream, I'll get to it. Calm yourself. QWERT. I mean, I don't know what to, or no. Thank you. How long did it take her to smile? I don't know. There's nothing on this page, though. How long did it take her to smile? I don't know. How long did it take her to smile? Relative H screen. Unknown big black. Oh, strange. Well, that doesn't tell me anything, though. I don't think so, but I'm almost curious if there's, yeah, I figured as much. Weird. I figured they would have tried all the other ones. Or chapter 2, like, / message. Why was chapter 2 applicable? That's the strangest part. Applicable. I don't know. Chapter 5 is... Eh? D. We had D-E-M. Is there an O? Oh. Okay, there's no way someone hasn't tried every single letter of the fucking alphabet. Right? Like, if there is another one. Most people agree it's odd. Yeah, I mean, sure. I would agree. Oh, there's the one. It's hidden. H. Huh? Why the fuck is one hidden? There's something weird about the like why? Obviously there's something odd, but like it's of interest to me that it's almost they're almost making it seem like certain chapters are more important than others. And in some strange way. I don't know if that makes I'm sure that makes some sense. Huh? MA. So one doesn't lead to fucking anything. 2, which is D. D. We have MA. Oh, that goes back to here. Yeah, 1 and 3 are hidden. The size of the numbers are different. Only 2 is applicable. 2 is the biggest one, and it's applicable. I wonder if the amount of Noelle is the reason. 2 is a lot of her, and 1 and 3 have none of her. 2 is the only applicable one. Well, there have been theories that people have been saying that maybe there is no... Maybe the weird root is 2... Maybe the only chapter with a different root is 2. Whereas you can't, like, that's a specific thing for that chapter, and when you go to chapter 3 or 4, or with the rest of the chapters, you might not be able to do things where you can do it differently. Where 2 is the only, like, junction point, in terms of major junction point, at least. Those are some theories I've heard of. Of, like, that will be it. Oh, sorry. And I don't know if that's true or not, but it would be interesting. Oh, that just goes there. That's right. Do I recognize it? I'm trying to remember if I recognize any of these sounds. Even this one. Why is this for chapter 2? This sounds familiar, and I don't know why. It sounds like Undertale music to me more than Deltarune music. They have hallmarks of similarities, but I don't know. One's forgotten about. How strange. 3 is as big as 2, but it's like hidden. It's as big as 2 is. Here's the thing. If we go by sizes, it actually might even be bigger than 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is the smallest and is also invisible. 1 and 3 are both invisible. 1 and 3 are invisible. 2, 4, and 5 are visible. 1 is the smallest, 4 is the second smallest, 5 is the third smallest, 2 is the second smallest, and 5 is 3 is the biggest. I wonder if the size is of importance, and visible versus non-visible means something. We don't know if 4 is applicable, do we? We don't. Maybe 1 and 3 are inapplicable, not applicable, and that's why they're invisible. But 2 is applicable, 4 and 5 are also applicable, but we don't know about 4 and 5 yet. Because they don't do anything if you go to their pages. How strange. There being 3 variables is strange. A little. I'm almost done with this. I'm about to jump into Tori, by the way, but... I don't know. How strange. Yeah, I don't know. Some stuff to think on, but yeah, here's someone who fucked around with the code just to get the right thing. People talking about shadow crystals here, where the weird message that's empty. We had the shadow mental. MA. Oh, that's right, this. I did assume that was something to do with the shadow crystals and Sham, but I don't know what. I don't know. Okay, regardless, the theories about the shadow mantle, which I don't even know what the fuck that is. We can keep talking about it more, but for right now, let's go back into actual Terraria, because we haven't been playing Terraria at all, and it's been about an hour. This might be a longer stream, just so I can actually do Terraria. And I guess on YouTube, I'll cut this out to its own thing, but the shadow mantle. I know collecting the shadow... First of all, on Chapter 1, when they first launched the game, there weren't shadow crystals. That was like Chapter 2's specific thing that was then retconned in Chapter 1. Which has always interested me. In fact, there's actually a lot of changes between Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 that changed Chapter 1 retroactively.